Sing United, how are you doing? I'm conscious that I'm against the light. I do apologise. It also might not be the most flattering angle in my life. Let's try it down here. There we go. See a bit clearer there. Herbie's here. Say hello, Herbie. So this is Rehearsal Notes Week 1. Thank you so much for being part of Sing United again. Or if this is your first time, welcome. I hope you enjoyed your first rehearsal. I have my little devices here to make sure I know what I'm talking about. But it's efficient for me to do this live each week. Doesn't matter whether people actually watch it live. If you did, amazing. But I don't expect you to. But it means I don't have to record it then upload it separately. So here is the list. Here's the music. These are the things we did in the first rehearsal. Here is Herbie. He's just had a run around outside, so he's a bit pooped. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did. I hope you felt welcome if it was your first time. And it was lovely to be back together, everyone together, smiling faces, lots of hugs, and some canny music to kick us off. So we did the song called Mad World. I deliberately did that first, and it's deliberately not too complex an arrangement, although there were some really beautiful effects, particularly in the second verse. Have a look at the second verse in particular, those layers of those oohs and ahs interweaving the tune, and I was really pleased with how that sounded very quickly. The song itself is quite short. As I said, there's deliberately not a huge amount to the arrangement, but it's a very simplistic song in many ways. So I hope you thought that was effective. So basically what I'm saying to you is Mad World is done. We got through it all very quickly. So that's the reason I wanted to do that first, so that we could have one under our belt quite quickly. Hope also enjoyed it. So Mad World's done. If you weren't with us, Mad World is the first one to learn. Please, I'm going to try and get that off books quite quickly. There's not a huge amount to it. So it might be that we very soon, as in perhaps the next rehearsal in 2 weeks' time, or maybe even the one after that, we'll be trying to get that off books quite quickly, because there isn't a huge amount to it. So please do a bit of homework on Mad World. Then we went to the song Thursday, the Jess Glynn tune. And we looked at the bits of the song which I would call the sort of bridge and the chorus. So the bridge in the first time it comes around, it's the lyrics that say, "And there are many things that I could change so slightly." The first time this section comes around is at bar 18, and that's just sopranos and altos. Sopranos and altos, they sing it the first time, and then the second time round, which let me just quickly pull up the bar number, is bar 55 in Thursday is the second time that comes around, and the second time it has the tenors and basses joining in as well. But the sopranos 1s and 2s and altos 1s and 2s, your line is the same the second time. So we did the section which I would call the bridge in terms of pop song structure. First time bar 18, second time bar 55. And then we did the chorus, which immediately follows that, which the second time round is at bar 63, and the first time is bar 26. So the bridge and chorus starting at 18, and bridge and chorus starting at sort of 55-ish. So it's there are many things that I would change, and that I want to love, I don't want to cry, etc. The bridge and chorus, we dipped our toe in that because it's pretty much the same thing twice, except the tenors and basses sing in the bridge the second time as well. So that's done. We had a toe dip in that. Then after the break, we went on to Everybody Hurts, which is something that I'm very excited about. I'm really pleased with this arrangement. I can't wait for you to learn it. I wish I could just get you to know it like that, but the process is fun too. So we started by looking at the end of this song, which was at there's a big build that gradually starts in the piano at bar 123. And I said before that, there's not going to be anything other than piano. And then the band is gradually going to build at this. This is, one of, if not the big moment. And I said, if you weren't with us on Thursday, that I've deliberately reworked quite a lot of the original. So please don't get too entrenched in the original. Please focus on learning this. I've changed quite a lot of rhythms. I've changed some chords. I've changed a little bit of structure. I've written this sort of counter melody section at the end. So from the singing point of view, we mainly focused on from where you guys sing sometimes at bar 130. But we also then had a little go, the little section just before it at bar 109. Some really lovely interweaving layers at 109 that everybody hurts, everybody cries at 109. So from 109 until the end is what we note bashed. Yeah, that's going to be. I wanted you to have an idea in your head as to where the arrangement is heading towards, and the answer is there. So, 109 to the end of Everybody Hurts is done, and then we finish the rehearsal with looking at the Avicii song "Wake Me Up," which is canny fast. That's a technical term. It's going to be a bit of a hoedown. So we looked at the two big hook sections of this because there are two big hook sections that repeat, and then at the end, both hook sections are happening at the same time. So it was an opportunity to try and tick off a good number of sections at the same time. So the chorus, which for the first time arrives at bar 21, so wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. So we did that section at 21. Which repeats at 29, so 21 to 28, and then 29 to 36 are the same thing. And then the other hook section is the one that happens for the first time at bar 45, which is like this gospel, wake me up, which will sound much better than that. So the big, powerful gospel-esque wake me up hook, which I've invented at bar 45, happens for the first time. So we looked at that. And then as you go through the song, the chorus, so wake me up when it's all over, section returns at 68. So that's exactly the same. So you've already learned that. It repeats at 77. So you've done that. Then the wake me up hook returns at 85. So you're able to do that section as well. And then at bar 101, you'll see a repeating section which contains the chorus section for soprano ones and alto ones. Soprano ones and alto ones. So you now have your chorus hook going round and round. And everyone else, the soprano twos, the alto twos, and the tenors and basses, you're keeping the wake me up hook going. It's a slightly different hook. In this end section at 101, if you're a soprano 2, alto 2, tenor and bass, but it's only slight differences. So then you have the two things going on at the same time. So we looked at those two hooks, which happen a couple of times during the song, and then at the end, the two hooks are happening at the same time. And that's going to be grand fun when you can get your teeth around and your lips around the very fast words. So we dipped our toe in 4 songs, 1 song complete, that's Mad World. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Don't forget, no rehearsal next week because it's Monday, Thursday. So please be doing some homework. I would like you to be listening to all of the songs. If you're new to this, I would suggest you focus primarily on listening to your individual tracks rather than the full mixes. It's very difficult to learn your parts from the full mixes, in fact, extremely difficult. So try and learn your parts from the individual parts rather than the full mixes. But I would like you to have heard all of the full mixes at least once by the time we next meet. So your practice should involve your individual tracks, but I would like you to have an idea of the whole thing at least once before we next meet. So we'll certainly be adding more to Everybody Hurts. We'll try and put the verses in to wake me up so that we can get that ticked off as soon as we can. And we'll also obviously be adding some more to Thursday. So essentially the 3 songs that we've started, we'll try and add more to those. And then we'll be doing the next song that we'll be starting some work on. I've lost it. Where's it gone? Don't Give Up. We'll be starting some work on Don't Give Up. Okay, so Don't Give Up will certainly be next in line. I think it's also very likely that we'll do some work on Always on My Mind as well. Okay, so thank you very much. I'm now going to go and do some other work. Herbie says goodbye. Bless him. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks for being part of it, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Bye.